Hi there, and welcome to another Monday mindfulness practice. And as I have said before, I am committed to trying to find really easy, practical, pragmatic mindfulness practices that we can do anywhere, anytime, wherever we find ourselves. So this is just about finding anywhere between 5 and 20 minutes within your day that you can do every day this week if you wanted to, where you can just find yourself a moment to be in the moment. So it is officially tomorrow, the 22nd of September, we're moving into autumn. And so the practice that I've chosen to show you today is linked to Chinese medicine, and it's to do with the season autumn. So autumn in Chinese medicine is governed by the metal channel, and the metal channel includes two channels, the lung channel and the large intestine channel. And one of the points we're going to be looking at today is on the large intestine channel. So I'm going to first show you how to locate it. And then all we're going to do once we've located the point is we're just going to stand and massage it. And I am going to watch my timer for 3 minutes, and I'm going to do it with you. And I might talk to you a little bit about the large intestine channel as well. So you don't need anything for this. This is how great it is. I have been doing some inking. I've got my own DIY tattoo going on here and also here. So the two tools you need is one hand and your thumb. And you can do it in either hand, it doesn't matter. So the same point is basically on both hands. So this is large intestine form. This is the point. So it's on the large intestine channel, which runs like this, up your arm. And all you need to do is take the index finger to begin with of your other hand and run it along the inside. You see that? Along the inside of your index finger as it goes into your metacarpal. And what you'll notice is that you naturally, on most hands, naturally fall into a dip. It's very tricky. If you can't find the dip, which I'll be very surprised about, there is another way of finding this. So what we say is there's two ways. We find our way first to the side of the finger and get a sense of the dip. And the other thing that we can do is take our thumb, and where, I've drawn this arrow, look, where the crease of your thumb is, you can line that up with this aspect, the webbing between your thumb and your forefinger. Line it up, so it's like this, and roll it over, and the tip of your thumb will drop into where the dip is. If you can't feel the dip, this is a really good way of locating the point. So once you've found the point, all we're going to do is just take a minute. You can be standing, sitting, on a train, definitely not driving for this one. And we're just going to massage it, and it's up to you how deep you massage it. I had an acupuncture tutor suggest advising to patients you could get the end of a Bic pen and give that a good in there to massage it. Now this point is what I lovingly call the point of letting go, and let's just take a minute. Massage. You might want to slow down the massage as well. So this is lovingly called the point of letting go. It's what I call it anyway. And it's large intestine 4. And the main uses, there are many uses for each of the acupressure points and acupuncture points, but the main use for this is headaches, pain release. If you've got pain anywhere in the body, this is a really good general all-round pain point. But it's also really good for getting rid of headaches. It's great for constipation, and that constipation can be on 3 levels. It can be physical constipation, it can be mental constipation, and it can also be spiritual constipation. So it's a really good point for letting go. As I said earlier, we're moving into the season of autumn now, so that's officially Tuesday this week, the 22nd of September. That's autumn equinox. And autumn in Chinese medicine theory is a season for letting go. So as we see, the biggest thing that we see in nature is the leaves changing colour and then dropping from the tree. And the tree doesn't really have to try too hard. It just waits for the leaf to have dried out, done what it needed to do this season, and then it just effortlessly drops to the floor. And that's essentially what we're the same kind of dynamic and energy that we're looking for from this point. So as well as it being a really good release for headaches and pains, it's also a really good point for letting go. And autumn is the season to make a commitment to letting go. Now, the large intestine channel, which is quite a big channel, and it starts down here, here. The large intestine channel is responsible for draining the dregs. That's the official term. Its job is to drain the dregs. So essentially it's like the garbage collectors that we have in our streets, and it's one of those really important jobs that we perhaps take for granted. And if those people stop doing that job, there would be a lot of congestion of stuff that we'd rather not be congested. And so this point allows us to think about, what do we need to let go of, both physically, mentally, and spiritually. And when we let go of things, it creates space, and that space can allow nothing, actually, or something new, something different, something more aligned. So while you're massaging this point, and you might want to swap over and do it on the other point, so just use my webbing, roll my thumb over, get the dip. Sometimes it's sore as well, this point, on people, so you might notice that it's got a feeling of being sore. It's worth asking yourself, what do you need to let go of? What do you need to let go of in order for something new to come in? And what's a new thing that you'd like to come into your life if you were to create space? So that's today's Mindful Monday. You can do this for as long as you want. As long as you want. It's really good for shoulder pain as well, actually. I forgot to say that. So enjoy. Let me know how you get on if you try it. If anybody needs any more guidance as to how to find it, drop me a DM and I can send you some instructions. Otherwise, go forth, have a great week of letting go, enjoy the start of autumn season, and I look forward to seeing you next week.